All right, we're back at the shop. Brett is gonna fill us in on what was done on this lovely car here.
All right, guys, so while Connor's been busy doing absolutely nothing, I've been busy fabricating this rad cradle for the 1957 LBZ Duramax that we call the Pink Lady. Okay, so what we got here is some square tube. Okay,
It's not even square. This guy failed geometry class.
I bent this myself with the forklift right over yonder.
That's a rectangle.
Okay, so what I did is I took it and I bent it over the old knee.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we got here is 14 gauge steel. Okay, so they don't build them like this anymore. So what I did is while Connor was busy doing nothing, I took this, I grabbed it from a scrap pile right over there, and I cut it out. And so if you guys want to follow me, no, actually we got stuff over there. Top secret stuff. So I end up welding it to this because I've been learning how to TIG weld. See, as you guys can see, I've actually been trying to do stuff around the shop. So I was TIG welding, and what happened was I burnt myself, and then I drilled some holes. Okay, so what we're gonna do?
This guy's a bitch.
I don't like the way that Cadillac placed these lights in 1957. So what we're gonna do? Suck them in right here, okay?
Yeah.
So we're gonna have twin turbos.
Oh.
Right here.
I'm loving this idea.
With my halogen headlights right here.
I thought we were gonna do LEDs to stick with the purity of the car.
What do you know about purity? Okay. So anyways, so now we've got the LBZ mounted. So what I did is I fabbed up some motor mounts. You're not gonna be able to see them from down here, up here, but they're in there. Okay. So we'll show you guys when the car's on the lift. So anyway, so I went ahead, I ordered this this brake relocation kit. So this guy is in Washington, DC.
Right here, yeah.
No, over here, the black thing. Okay, yeah. So,
so
anyways, this guy's in Washington, DC, okay? So I slid in his DMs and...
He's in the other Washington.DC.
You're filming the bottom lip. So anyways, so he's in Washington. And I hit him up, I slid in the DMs, I was like, hey man, I'm building a 57 Cadillac for YouTube, like a whole bunch of big people are involved. You guys want to hook me up? And he's like, yeah. So what he did is he gave me this custom one-off kit, okay? So what it is it's this black box. It's got 4 studs protruding, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what happens is your brake master cylinder.
Wait, yeah, keep doing that.
Okay, good. So yeah, so your brake master cylinder, it just goes right in there. I can't reach because I'm a short king. So anyways, so that goes in there, and then that kind of wraps things up here. So as you guys can see, I've been really busy learning how to fabricate and TIG weld. I also drilled this hole down here. I used one of those drills.
Hey, do you want to hook me up with your supplier?
I can't say who my supplier's on camera. So anyways, so we got the Pink Lady all settled up here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it up in the air for you guys and show you what's happening underneath.
All right, give me the lift position here. Oh yeah, I'm loving it. Yeah. This is about all the work that he actually does himself. And then he burns himself on the welder every once in a while.
The only thing putting in work around here. So anyways, so as I was telling you guys,
I thought you said you were doing all the work.
Yeah, I mean, someone's got to pay the bills around here. So anyways, so I've got this Snicker bar looking, veiny looking thing here. It's called a 4L80. Okay, so I don't know what that stands for, but basically this is the transmission.
I thought you knew everything.
No, I know that. I know that you eat Snickers upside down. So anyways, so...
Are we putting twin transmissions in here?
No, I can't fit the one that's in here already. So anyway, so 4L80, okay? So as you guys can see, still the stock cross member in place.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a torque converter in here somewhere. It's going to...
Yeah, you know... So there would be one in there right now, but ours expired, so I had to order a new one.
You know, always stealing my thunder. So anyways, so I really had anticipated that I was going to have to really, you know, BFH the floor. Thankfully, not the case. When Cadillac built this car in 1957, they said, you know what? Some guy named Connor's probably going to buy this thing off some grandpa and just like, you know, destroy it and probably put a 480 in it. So, so everything fits really nice. And yeah, so these are my motor mounts.
Look at Brett's TIG welds.
So as you guys can see,
Holy.
everything here is TIG welded because I don't build. So yeah, so what I did here is I used this. This is 8 gauge, and this is
close 7.
7. Yeah, see, I'm dyslexic. So anyways, so these are
that I could tell.
energy suspension poly bushings. Okay. And then what I've got here is I've got a bolt that goes through it and holds the motor in place. So anyways, enough back here or up here.
It really looks like you put the too short of a bolt up there.
You know what? Just...
That motor's going to fall out in Georgia.
You know what?
We're going to make it
At
halfway
least
there.
the bolt is tight, okay? So moving over
That
here.
is not on brand.
So what I've done here is Connor has insisted that I scrape the undercoating off this car. And I thought, you know what? What better way to give myself cancer at a young age than scrape this off with a putty knife and a blowtorch?
He's not young.
Okay.
Ladies, he is old. Old.
So anyways, let me give you guys a quick demonstration.
This is a how-to, right?
So the guys on Sloppy Mechanics told me the best way to do this is with a cigarette in my mouth because at least the cigarette has a filter. So what I do is I go like this and I scrape it off, okay? You don't want to get the floor too hot though because there is carpet here and you will set the car on fire. Anyways, moving to the back of the car. What you guys have here, this is 304 stainless steel. Okay, so what I did is, I'd love to say that I built it myself. I sent all the stuff on the CAD design to Send Cut Send, and they sent this back to me. So
You must be really good on the CAD.
I know my way on a laptop. I gave the family computer a couple viruses. So anyway, so as you guys can see here, once again, I TIG weld.
This guy has only been TIG welding for like 2 weeks.
Always
Look at
stealing
this.
my thunder. So anyways,
this.
as you guys can see, TIG welded all this 304 stainless.
2 weeks.
And I do plan to have Connor one day polish the bottom of this so that, you know, we can see his reflection. So I know you guys on the 57 Cadillac page are going, you guys are going to ruin this car. You're going to ruin this car. You gave us 7 thumbs down on that video and ruined our YouTube algorithm with the 7 thumbs down. As you guys can see, we're putting a lot of pride into this thing, okay? So when Grandpa Joe owned this thing prior to Connor, he cracked the pinion snubber. The gas tank, which is over there, is beat like a thing, you know, bad. And somebody had a lot of fun with this car before Connor purchased it. So what we're gonna do here is a full-blown restoration. We've got less than 3 months to do it. And
I heard this car probably needs a U-joint restoration. And I think we got a tutorial for that too.
yeah, so you know what? If you guys want to learn how to do a U-joint restoration, either click back to our previous videos or hit up Dan at DD Speed Shop. He's the U-joint restoration guru. So anyway, so taking you back to my 304 stainless. So as you guys can see, just got to weld in a couple different bungs here. No big deal. I love welding. As you guys, you know, take you back.
No. You love bung holes.
I love bung holes. Okay, so
Yep.
you know, just can't ever have a serious moment around
That's
here.
gonna be your
So
shirt.
as you guys can see, though, things are really plucking along. I don't anticipate that I'm going to be working in the month of December because I've got a lot of work ahead of me. But you know, things are coming along. So you know, by the end of the month, I'm hoping that I have the motor and the transmission all really in there with the proper length bolts and tight. And then probably gonna have the rad and the intercooler stack assembled. So if you guys have any tips or tricks on how to properly do that, I'm always listening to, you know, your guys' advice or your opinions. If you guys have a better way of scraping 6-year-old undercoating off the bottom of a car, I'd love to hear it in the comments. Do not mention dry ice blasting because it's not an option. So anyways, guys, that's going to conclude today's video. Thank you very much, Connor, for holding the camera. As you know, as you can see, Connor's really pulling his weight around here. And this has been a great video, and I can't wait to show you guys what's coming next because we have some amazing stuff coming next.
Would you say big things coming?
Big things are coming. And let me just tell you guys, if there's one thing I know about laying pipe, you guys are going to see in the next video. Stay tuned.